Hello and welcome to the Lucky Stove. I'm Danielle and today we're going to make keto nut chocolate spread. Keto nutty chocolate spread, which happens to be hazelnut. Ahem. Hi guys, welcome to Lucky Stove.
Okay,
Hi guys, I'm Danielle.
so I'm Ren. I'm the papa.
Hi guys and welcome
The stove.
Hey guys, and welcome back to welcome to the Lucky Stove. And yeah.
Just stop.
Come on, dance.
Hey guys, don't forget to like, subscribe, turn on your notifications. Otherwise, the government will listen to your every move and watch your every sentence.
Okay, so what we need are hazelnuts. I got this from our Best of Bio. This is awesome. Actually, I've never tried their hazelnuts before. It's already roasted though, and it's 500 grams. Now you have to keep in mind that with nuts, when you buy them, some of them are roasted and there are others that are, I don't even know how to say it, how to interpret it in English, but it's gebrande. If you're in the Netherlands, then gebrande means that it is cooked in oil. And I didn't know that. So here is geroosterd, which means it's just roasted, dry roasted. And you can see that. So, and they're sliced in halves. We're going to put it in our handy dandy blender. Ta-da! Now let's do this. Get it open. For the hazelnuts, these are just hazelnuts, and they are per 100 grams. There's 17.6 grams of carbs. So you do need to watch your own macros, folks. Let me not forget to tell you that. You do need to watch your own macros, mind your own macros, and be sure that your sins will find you out if you overdo your macros. Why? Because it will show up in your waistline. Okay, just making sure you knew. All right, so we're gonna open these up. So like I said, 17.6 grams of carbs. If you want to know the rest, the fat is 62.4 grams, and the calories are 646 calories, and 15.3 grams of protein. So that's all based off of 100 grams. So just to let you know. And the good thing about this place is that they pack everything themselves. So it's really cool. I just love their product. Oh, nice and crispy. Renee wanted some Nutella, and we had bought some from the Good brand, but it has maltitol in it, folks. And guess what maltitol does to body? You guessed it. It spikes the insulin. It spikes the insulin. Glucose numbers go up, and actually ketones go down. So, all right. So into the blender it goes. We're gonna put all of these in a blender. Woo! And we're gonna grind it up. You can put it in a food processor as well, a high-powered food processor, or you can put it in your high-powered blender. Okay, so here's this. It's all full, 500 grams minus the one that I ate. I had to taste it. Oh boy. And let's see here. Now we're gonna put it on top. All right, so we've got the hazelnuts on top of here in the blending machine. Blend our hazelnuts. Now you are more than welcome to use a regular blender or, like I said, a food processor. But yeah, this is what we have. So here we go. Put it on high or a little bit. And pulse. Actually, that's not pulse. This is pulse. See, I love DIY. And I think it's awesome to do that. Especially if that means that you can manage your own ingredients. Now I'm going to turn the volume down so I can get down to business. Okay, give it a little stir. Get the lid off. Bring all the harder pieces down. But you can see already that this thing is already making it creamy at the bottom. I'm like, wow, oh my goodness, this is exciting. Cool. All right, give it a mix. I'll throw a pinch of salt in there, and then I'll add some good. And then we'll keep going, and then we'll add the cocoa powder. But to continue. All right, so we got our xylitol. We've got our bloker cacao powder. We're using cacao. And I have read somewhere that if you want it thicker, you can add coconut oil to it. You know, the thick stuff. Such as this. So that way, once it re-solidifies after being whipped up, it comes out a little bit thicker. So not only do you have good fats, but you also have some great fats that come from coconut oil. So, next, a pinch of salt, xylitol, and then we'll check and see, oh, and the cacao powder, and then we'll see if we want to add that coconut oil. All right, so we have our pink Himalayan salt here. We will add about a teaspoon of that. Okay, we have our xylitol. We have it powdered, but since we are, since that's not much, and I'm already using the blender, I'm just going to add the rest crystallized. If you don't have powdered erythritol, or powdered xylitol rather, then what you can do is either you can buy it yourself and then powder it yourself with a blender. You can use a coffee grinder or a spice grinder, or you can use a molcajete. So I know that wasn't enough. So I'm going to add up the rest, add in the rest. So what I'm going for is about 30 grams of sweetener. We'll see what this does, okay? If it's not sweet enough, we'll just add more. But we definitely don't want to make it too sweet. Otherwise, it won't be nice. And that is definitely what we don't want to do. If you don't want to use xylitol, because it is not safe for animals, dogs particularly from what I understand, but also cats I've been told, then you can definitely use erythritol. Powder it very well, grind it up very well, so that way you can, it doesn't recrystallize so easily. I'm going to add some here. Add to your taste, but I'm starting with like a 1/4 cup to a 1/2 cup. I know that's not in grams. Sorry. I'll tell you. I'll write it down and I'll try to figure out what that is. Okay. So the hazelnuts are very, 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 I'm going to give it a little introduction. The hazelnuts are very, very, very smooth. I probably shouldn't have done that, to be honest. But hey, I already did it. I already did it. So, here's this. So you guys may have been wondering where I've been, or not. I'm going to go ahead and let you look at this while I'm talking to you. I have been on hiatus. And you're probably wondering, hey, where is the Dutch channel? You said the Dutch channel was coming back. Well, we realized that from the lack of interaction that the Dutch channel wasn't going anywhere. So if you do see Renee again, you will see him on the English channel. So we'll just have one upload on this channel per week. We only want to do what's best for you guys. And what's best for us. I mean, we're doing this for y'all. We're not going to get famous from doing this. We're only doing this so that way we can help you. But if there's no interaction, then it's not really helping you, is it? So we're going to start the blending process again. Have it on low. Just so it can mix well. Looks like we need to scrape that down a little bit. Alright, so we're going to scrape this down. Try to make sure we get it all. Now, if I want to be honest, the price of these hazelnuts, is it worth it to make your own? From a health standpoint, I would say yes. To make your own hazelnut chocolate spread. From a health standpoint, I would say yes. From a wallet standpoint, if you guys want me to be real, I can probably guarantee you that this won't last a week. And the ingredients to make it, the hazelnuts alone, were $9.50. That's euros, so that's even more in dollars. And since Nutella is full of sugar and everything else, sugars and I don't know what spices, whatever makes you addicted to it, we have to do something different. So this is our option. But all of that to say, we will see how long this lasts and for the price. I could get it. I can buy something to this effect in Holland and Barret for €5. The difference is, guys, we know what's in it. You control the ingredients. And that's what's most important. You're not getting any extra things in there that you don't want. No dextrose, no maltitol. Things that could spike your blood sugar, things that can upset your belly. Now, xylitol, non-corn, the one that's not formulated from corn, I don't know about that one. I only know about this one. This may upset your stomach. It does have a higher GI number. If you guys actually check that out, I never did. If you choose to, then that's worth noting. Okay, you have to note that. You have to be careful. You have to watch what's good. You have to watch what you add to your body. Inflammation is a big problem, and inflammation is usually caused by a lot of seed oils, things that we don't need to be added, and then bad sugars, like maltitol, that can, destroy your gut, really inflame. It's going to mess it up. Okay, and so if you're trying to rebuild your body, you don't want to be destroying your body. Right? So, should I just stick my tongue under there like this? I would do it. But I'm not going to do it. Because it might need more sweetener. So, let me taste it and I'll be back. Let me taste it and I'll be back. What kind of stuff is that? When do I ever taste something and never let you see my actual reaction to it? Very rarely, folks. Very rarely. So, we will taste this together. Got this big spoonful. It's actually a teaspoon, but it's full. Let's see. I think it's delicious. However, it could be sweeter. And if I want to be really honest, I should have ground up the rest of that xylitol because I can feel it. And I think I will add the coconut oil to make it a little bit thicker. I think it was Corinne. No, I'm not sure, but I think it was All Day I Dream About Food who gave that suggestion. Not sure. I mean, buddy, I like it. Oh, now I'm second guessing myself. What do you think? Well, by the time you answer me, if you answer me, I will have already added more xylitol. But, like, why are you double dipping? Because it's my house, and if one of us is sick, we're all sick anyway, so we might as well get it all over with. So, one more. Oh, it's a dripping. Come on. Boop. I really like it. With the exception of the... That's what happens when you're lazy. Keep that in mind. If you don't want crunchy things, if you want things to be smooth, you have to grind it. Because xylitol and erythritol are nothing like real sugar, where you can just throw it in something and then the heat of it all starts to melt it down. You have to grind it, powder it. Get your blender, get your food processor if it's narrow enough. Get your molcajete, do what you have to do, but grind it up. Okay? So I am going to add some more, but I'm going to grind it up because I don't want to add any more. I don't want to add any more grit to the back of my teeth. But I'm also going to add some coconut oil. I know that once this is cooled down, because it's very hot from processing through the blender, I know that once it's cooled down, that it will be thicker. Okay, so we've got the powdered erythritol. We've got the coconut oil that I melted. 30 grams. I think that should be enough. I'll pour that in. There we go. Had some pink salt in it earlier. More xylitol, and then we're gonna taste. Xylitol taste. It's already thickened. It's thickened more since I've let it cool down. I used an additional 4 teaspoons of erythritol. And we're gonna mix it. It's looking good. That's it, guys. We have this Nutella here. It looks, not Nutella. This nutty chocolatey spread thing that resembles or possibly tastes like the well-loved spread that we usually did breadsticks in when we were kids or not kids or whatever. But in any case, we have it. It's done. It's ready. Don't forget to mind your own macros. Thank you so much for joining us here at the Lucky Stove. And we'll get some shots. We'll put it on Instagram of us using it because it's got to cool down. I mean, you already saw me taste it. It was good. It was real good. And we'll put it on Instagram. Don't forget to follow us at The Lucky Stove or at The Lucky Stove Keto Variety Show. You can hashtag us, but it's at The Lucky Stove. If you have any questions, you can always email us at askus@theluckystove.com. Don't forget to check out our website because it's there. I love doing it because I love knowing that I can help you. And that's why. If I can help you to eat better, enjoy your life, not be frustrated because you can't eat anything good because you're on a diet, then I want to do that. On a completely different note, guess who became a keto living certified coach? No, not the wall, me. Bye.
Okay, guys, don't forget to comment down below. Guys?